Francis from MTVR, and I'm here to show you some lights from a new company called Ravemen. Chinese company, like Magic Shine and some of the companies you've heard of, but this one's a little different. It's legit. A lot of the companies you see at eBay and Amazon, they make lights that are unsafe, really copies of American lights or German lights with no original design and batteries that are somewhat dangerous and chargers. But this company sent me some lights and it really surprised me. The hallmark is this one, Ravemen PR1200, and it has two LEDs. It's a self-contained unit, and let me turn it on. This is where the story really comes alive. Aside from being a handy flashlight, it's a bike light. But what it does is it has a OLED indicator, so it tells you how much battery life is available on that light level. So three hours on this light level. And it has two LEDs that are completely different. One LED is for commuting, and in commuting, how's that different from mountain biking? The main difference is when you're commuting, you don't want a light that is so bright that's going to blind the drivers. And most bike lights, mountain bike lights, do that. They have a round beam that when you aim it on the road, it's actually you're aiming it at the driver's eyes also. So when you turn, when you look into them, the driver is temporarily blinded. So they don't like it, and worst of all, they can just lose control of their car and drive into you because they lose their vision. So for cars and even bike lights in Germany are under a certain law where the light has to be cut off, where instead of a circular light, it has to be a horizontal light, and that's so you don't blind other drivers. And so for a light to be legal in Germany, it has to follow that standard. So this light actually follows that creed, as you can see. So it's a cutoff light. And it doesn't do it with fancy lenses, it just does it with a fancy reflector. So there's the round light. So when you're mountain biking, you put that other light on. So now you have both breadth and distance. And that's just your horizontal light. So it has a lot of levels, brightness levels, so you can dim this light. Handy dandy indicator says, hey, we have 19 hours on that level. On the very brightest level, we have 1.5 hours. So amazing light. For the money, $90 for this one. This one's $40, the PR300, and the 600 is $60. So the last feature I'm going to show you, so this is the mount, very simple. You could turn it a little bit, aim it. But the last feature I'm going to show you is it has a USB port. So the other port's for charging, but the other port has a USB battery device. So now you can use this to charge your other units because it's just like one of those handy dandy external batteries that you have. So you plug in any USB device, boom, here's the phone, and it says it's charging, and it actually gives you an indicator that it is doing something and that it still has a lot of juice left. It turns, I believe, yellow and red when it's getting empty. So there you go. Interesting new company. $40, $60, $90 from Ravemen. Thanks for tuning in.